Now, this is the third child shot and killed in Lynchburg this year. The other two were ages 12 and 16, but residents say they're fed up with all this violence.
WFXR's Rian Lowndes spoke with city leaders today about what they plan to do about the violence.
And Rian, you just finished talking to the mayor not too long ago. What is she saying?
Yeah, guys, I just wrapped up with Mayor Stephanie Reed in the last hour and a half or so. I also spoke with Councilman Sterling Wilder, who represents the ward where this all happened. They both took a moment first to share their condolences with the family and the community still grappling with this tragedy.
It is a devastation that no parent should ever have to bury a child, and I'm so sorry that this has happened. And my prayers are with, like I said, the mother, the family.
My hearts and prayers are with the family during this horrible, horrible tragedy.
Both Mayor Reed and Councilman Wilder say they're aware that Kingston Campbell has become the third child to die from gunfire in Lynchburg since the start of the year. I asked both about possible solutions.
Are there units that need to come into play here that the law enforcement community needs to talk about?
I asked Mayor Reed about the recent mental health efforts by the city, which she says may be part of the solution, but she says we don't yet know the root of the problem. With Lynchburg's status as a Second Amendment sanctuary, I also asked if gun control is part of the solution. Mayor Reed emphasized that as a city, they have supported law-abiding gun ownership.
That they stay in the hands of the owner, that those owners are locking up their weapons, responsible with their weapons, and never advocating for the misuse of any type of gun.
Mayor Reed says she doesn't have anything new to introduce to council right now to combat gun violence. She says she's planning to sit down with Kingston's family in private, and at the moment, the community needs to come together.
We kind of put everything else to the side right now, and so I think that's really the top of my mind, is how we can rally together around the family and the community, and then the next steps after that.
Councilman Wilder agrees, but supplied a list of measures he believes need to happen.
We're going to need all the community working together, from parents checking their children's rooms for guns, any illegal weapons in the house, a whole structure of parents and guardians working together.
He says youth need to work together. If you have a friend with a gun, talk to them about putting it away or getting rid of it. He adds adults need to mentor and volunteer with youth, and that people need to come out against gun violence as strongly as they've come out in support of gun ownership. Now, we also spoke to Councilman Larry Taylor this morning. He stopped by the scene of Kingston Campbell's death. He's calling for deeper conversations about this issue. You can see more of his comments, the mayor's comments, and Councilman Wilder's comments on our website, WFXRTV.com. Live in Lynchburg, Rian Lowndes, WFXR News.
All right, Rand, thank you. Now, the investigation into this tragedy and the search for the suspects is expected to continue to unfold over the coming days. Stay with WFXR News on air and online and our mobile app to follow this story.